Going on to you, Taurus. So you have the Star, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, Six of Cups, Four of Cups, the the King of Swords. I already have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you, Taurus, is the Star, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun. You, Taurus, you, Taurus, have the intention, the Star card. You, Taurus, have the intention to not pay anybody who's full of it any attention and get closer to actually finding somebody that's very well suited for you. I see the Queen of Swords, the Sun. I see a lot of you, Taurus, really becoming more sharp, really sharp about how much time you spend with people. And that, in essence, you're becoming more mindful. See, a lot of the times, somebody actually answered the question right. Brittany Venti, shout outs to Brittany Venti. I still think Brittany Venti is a little bit crazy, but she's an Aquarius. She's fine. Anyway, the point is, Brittany Venti answered the question correctly. She said, the answer to what do you bring to the table is you have to find out over time. That's very well true. And this is where I think Brittany Venti may or may not be watching my YouTube channel. I don't know. She probably figured it out on her own. She's pretty smart. Point is, that's the correct answer, because value can only be really observed over time. Now, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that a lot of times people try to hurry you up and make you show them your value. That's how it is that you, Taurus, are really weeding out a lot of people. Because a lot of people, for the fact that those people even try to get you to hurry up to show your value in the first place, when it's something that has to be seen over time. And this is why it is that I keep telling y'all that time, that if you still playing games, something is wrong with you, because there is no need. In time, as time goes on, you will see, and people, there is no defense against it. If I was a person sitting up here talking trash all this amount of time, somebody would have called me out on it and proven me to being someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. So it's the same thing when it comes to relationships. When a person can say whatever it is that they want to at first, they can make it seem like however it is it appears to be. But when you spend time with these people and you realize that what their first impression was not matching up to the actual value of their life, this is what it is that a lot of you, Taurus, are judging people upon. And it saved you a lot of time and a lot of heartbreak. The Six of Cups and the Four of Cups represent, and this is where a lot of people want to continue to have you be in the chase of trying to get them and trying to pay attention to them and trying to get you to be all enraptured and wrapped around their finger and waste your time. And a lot of you, Taurus, understand it for what it is. 6 plus 4, 10 of Cups, walking away from the situation for good, because you understand that there is not that what it is that this person is offering is cheap, fast thrills, and that doesn't entertain you. A lot of times, Taurus usually want one person to settle down with and ride life out through the sunset or up on down the road. And a lot of times, these people, especially now, they're not giving that to you. But it's like this for a reason, because you're going through a lot of the experiences, because just as everything that I've been talking about, and I'm going to say it again, when the more real you become is the more you realize that a lot of people around you are fake, and they're not going to be able to actually be able to exist around you. They don't have a choice. They will reveal their dysfunction faster. Didn't you realize that when you had the time to play games with them, People, it was cool and it was less aggressive because people was going back and forth with you. But what happened when you, Taurus, decided to say, okay, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. This is what it is, X, Y, Z. I'm paying attention, da, 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 da. You start to realize that people started to uptick in the aggressiveness. Now they have to do things, they have to go harder and harder to try to break you, your Taurus's heart, to destroy you, Taurus, to be disrespectful to you, Taurus. Why? Why? And that lets you know that something else is going on. If you're trash, then you're just trash. They don't have to go so hard. And the reason why is because the King of Swords, you're on to something. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. You're on to something now. So the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles now represents, and you realize now that you have to not let those types of people in. The Two of Pentacles is that you will let someone in for sure, but not people who are going to be dysfunctional to you, because you're on your P's and Q's, on your Q's. You're very much so aware, because Taurus can be a little bit of a sleeper sometimes. So can Pisces, could be a little bit of a sleeper, where a lot of times y'all can, kind of sleep on people, not be aware of certain things, and, kind of a little bit lazy a little bit. And then when y'all realize, oh, there's some form of danger here that I need to pay attention to. Oh, okay, let me go ahead and wake up and really attend to this and kind of diffuse the situation, right? But the nine, because I was raised around Taurus, because my brother's a Taurus. All right, now, so the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands now represents. So for you, Taurus, the Nine of Swords is really about the worries that sometimes you feel like you're never going to find anybody. That's not necessarily the case. If you found it before, most definitely you can find it again. You can find it now, the Queen of Wands. But as of right now, you're really being tested, because you have to go through these experiences to see that just how many fake people there are. Because what you're going through right now is getting, like I said, you were asleep. You're getting woken up by the idea of the fact that people have lived like this their entire life. And at one point, you, Taurus, were in the game. But then a lot of you decided to wake up and you said, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, really? Oh, okay. This is the way that I used to act. This is the way that it actually is. Now, a lot of you, Taurus, are now more aware of what actually occurs. People running game, trying to con another person, trying to get over on another person. This is what it is. So now a lot of you, Taurus, are like, yo, you're over here like, you're trying to date, but then you realize just the shared numbers, how many people run this game. Sometimes they may act like they're not doing it. So naturally, this is going to get you. Let's clarify some of these cards. So naturally, this is going to get you, Taurus, to now start looking at it like, well, who's real and who's fake in this situation? Because I know I'm looking for a real relationship, but you mean to tell me that a lot of people really, even a lot of times, oh, right, you'll have people who are overt, but then you'll have people who are covert, who will act like they on some stuff, and then when you get to know them, they flip like that. So who is really real in this situation? And this is where a lot of you, Taurus, are going to wake up and realize that when it comes to people who are really organic, who are real in their intention, you're going to realize, oh, that comes few and far in between. So a lot of people out here is faking the funk. Even when they try to act like they real, okay. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all wanted to know the truth. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Y'all wanted to know the truth. All right. This is a powerful and individualistic road that y'all are walking on. So to clarify the Nine of Swords, we have the Magician. Sorry about that. The Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and you have the High Priestess, which is Taurus. So this represents the Magician, and the Two of Swords represents you do not need to worry, because you have a basic understanding of the people that you should allow into your life, and you have a better chance at trusting and you understand who are the people who are faking it, and right now, regardless of whether you know it, well, now you will know it, you're developing skills that go far beyond what it is considered to be human. You're being able to see the malefic intent of other people, even when they have a smile on their face.